So you want to get smart about Jaipur,
The Pink City.
right, the pink city of India,
Yeah.
but you don't want to wade through like a ton of articles and blog posts.
Yeah.
You've come to the right place because on this deep dive, we're going to extract the most fascinating knowledge about Jaipur
Absolutely.
from our source material.
Distilled down to the essence.
Today, a lively podcast transcript.
Yes.
And we got to start with that pink color.
Intriguing.
Yeah. Do you actually know the real story behind it?
Well, we're going to find out.
We are going to find out. And some really cool stuff, too.
I love this source material. It really brings Jaipur to life.
Yeah.
And we've boiled it down for you, whether you're dreaming of a trip or just want to impress people with your knowledge,
Right.
or maybe you're just curious about this like jewel of India.
Okay, so let's unpack this Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan. This wasn't just a city that sprung up randomly.
No, not at all.
Our source highlights a very deliberate found.
Absolutely. The transcript points out that Jaipur was established way back in 1727 by Maharaja Sawai Jai Singh II.
Wow.
But here's what's fascinating. It was meticulously planned.
Real.
It's like ancient urban feng shui,
Oh, right.
but with a mathematical and astronomical basis.
Wow.
It's a city designed for cosmic harmony and well-being for society.
Huh.
Pretty radical for its time.
Yeah, so they didn't just build it, they designed it.
They designed it for a purpose.
Wow. And then there's that iconic pink color.
Yeah.
It wasn't always that way.
No.
Our source tells a very specific story.
In 1876, the entire city was painted pink to welcome Prince Albert.
No way.
Yes, and what started as a temporary gesture of hospitality
Right.
became a defining characteristic.
Wow.
The tradition of pink in the old city has largely endured, giving it that unmistakable charm.
So a royal visit gave a city its signature color.
It's like the city put on its best blush for a special guest and decided to keep it.
I love it. And our source also emphasizes Jaipur's significance in the history of urban planning.
Yes. Jaipur stands out as one of India's earliest examples of a planned metropolis.
Okay.
The grid-like street layout, a direct result of that Vastu Shastra planning,
Okay.
is a key element.
Okay.
Key aspects of Vastu Shastra in Jaipur's planning, orientation based on cardinal directions,
Okay.
hierarchical zoning,
Uh-huh.
strategic placement of public and private spaces to maximize positive energy flow.
So they really thought about it.
They did. It's a real testament to the vision of its founders,
Mm-hmm.
seamlessly blending that deep-rooted heritage with forward-thinking design
Wow.
that still defines Jaipur today.
Okay, so we've got the historical backdrop
Yeah.
and the pink tail sorted. Now let's take a virtual tour.
Let's go.
Our source provides a great overview of the must-see sites.
Yes.
Let's start with the Hawa Mahal, the Palace of Winds.
Such an evocative name.
It is.
The Hawa Mahal is captivating because of the sheer number of windows.
Okay.
953 tiny windows.
Wow.
They weren't just for catching a breeze. They served a very specific purpose.
Okay.
Royal women could observe the vibrant street life below without being seen themselves.
Oh, so they had privacy.
Exactly. They could see everything, the bustling markets, the royal processions, all from the privacy and cool confines of these windows.
It's like a royal reality TV setup.
A fascinating blend of social constraint and visual access.
I love it.
You can still feel that today.
Then we have Amber Fort.
Yes.
The transcript mentions the elephant ride. Is that still a thing?
Oh, absolutely. It's
Why?
a very popular part of the Amber Fort experience.
Okay.
It's like a grand ascent to the entrance
Wow.
and the evening light and sound show.
Yeah.
It's a dramatic and engaging way to learn about the fort's history.
Wow, historical storytelling under the stars.
Pretty spectacular.
Okay, moving on to the city palace, our source suggests you could easily lose yourself for hours there.
Absolutely.
Why?
The architectural blend of Mughal and Rajput styles
Okay.
reflects the diverse historical influences on the region and the museum within.
Yeah.
Showcases royal costumes, weaponry, and artifacts.
Oh, wow.
It provides a tangible connection to Jaipur's regal past.
Wow, so you really feel the history.
You do. It's almost like stepping back in time.
For those of us with a bit of an astronomical bent, the transcript points us toward Jantar Mantar.
Yeah.
It's more than just some old instruments, right?
It houses the world's largest stone sundial.
Really?
It's astonishing.
Wow.
Its UNESCO World Heritage status underscores its global significance. It's a remarkable example of scientific understanding of the time,
Wow.
a unique intersection of monumental architecture and precise astronomical observation.
The world's largest stone sundial.
It's mind-boggling to think of the precision
Yeah.
and astronomical knowledge required to build something like that centuries ago.
And for anyone chasing that perfect sunset photo, Nagar Fort seems to be the place.
The transcript emphasizes the breathtaking panoramic views, especially at sunset,
Yeah.
making it a prime location for photographers. Or anyone wanting to soak in the cityscape, bathed in that beautiful golden light.
Now this next one sounds like a real discovery. The Panamina Kakund.
Ah, yes.
A stepwell. Can you describe that?
A stepwell is a water reservoir
Okay.
that you descend into via a series of steps.
Okay.
What's particularly striking about the Panamina Kakund
Yeah.
is the intricate geometric patterns in the steps.
Really?
It's an architectural marvel and incredibly photogenic.
Okay, all that exploring is making me hungry.
Me too.
Our source boldly declares Jaipur a paradise for foodies.
It's true.
Bye bar.
The transcript offers some delicious sounding evidence.
Okay, let's hear it.
First up is Dal Baati Churma.
Dal Baati Churma.
It's a whole culinary experience.
Okay.
You have the crispy body unleavened bread balls,
Okay.
served with a flavorful lentil dish, the
Yeah.
dal,
Right.
and then the sweet element churma made from crushed wheat ghee and sugar.
Oh, wow.
It's truly satisfying.
Yeah, hits all the right notes.
And then there's piaz kachori,
Yaz kachori.
a crispy, spicy snack.
Okay.
Enjoy it with a tangy chutney for that extra saging.
Perfect for grabbing a quick and tasty bite on the go.
Absolutely.
Now, for those of the sweet tooth, gewar is apparently a must-try.
It's a quintessential Rajasthani sweet,
Okay.
especially popular during festive occasions.
Okay.
It's a very significant and delicious part of the local food culture.
You can't talk about Indian food culture without mentioning lassi.
Of course not.
The transcript specifically highlights the legendary lassi from Lassiwala.
It's thick, creamy, and incredibly refreshing.
Wow.
The perfect way to cool down on a warm Jaipur day.
Yeah, and the fact that it's called legendary.
Implies a long history and a high standard
Right.
that locals and visitors appreciate.
Okay, finally, for a taste of everyday local life, the transcript mentions masala chai with bun maska at Sahu Chaiwala.
Yes, a classic and comforting snack enjoyed across India.
So it's a local favorite.
It offers a more authentic culinary glimpse into Jaipur life.
So Jaipur's hitting all the right notes. History, incredible architecture, and mouth-watering food.
Absolutely.
Now let's delve into some of those lesser-known stories and fun facts.
Okay.
We've already touched on Jaipur being India's first planned city, but the transcript gives us a little more context.
This planning wasn't just about aesthetics.
Okay.
The streets and buildings were deliberately oriented and designed
Right?
according to ancient architectural principles,
Okay.
all with the aim of fostering harmony and prosperity for the city's inhabitants.
That's amazing.
It really highlights the significance of Vastu Shastra in shaping Jaipur's essence.
Yeah, and that detailed design even extends to the inspiration behind some of its most iconic structures.
Yes.
The Hawa Mahal, for instance.
The design of the Hawa Mahal is said to have been inspired by the crown of Lord Krishna.
Oh.
It adds a layer of cultural and religious symbolism to this fascinating structure.
Now, for anyone looking to bring a piece of Jaipur home with them, the transcript gives us the lowdown on the local markets.
Jaipur's markets are renowned for their gemstones, blue pottery, and handcrafted jewelry.
Okay, so where do we go?
If you're looking for souvenirs,
Yeah,
head to Johari Bazaar.
Johari Bazaar. Okay, got it.
You'll find everything you need there.
We also mentioned Nahargarh Fort earlier for those stunning views.
Yes.
But there's a bit of a ghostly tale attached to it.
Local legend says the fort is haunted by the spirit of a former prince
Really?
who is said to protect it.
Wow. So they have a guardian.
It adds an extra layer of mystique to this historical site.
Finally, going back to the royal family, it's not just history frozen in time, is it?
That's right. The city palace is still the residence of Jaipur's royal family,
Really?
making it one of the few such palaces in India where this living heritage is maintained.
Wow. It blurs the lines between a historical landmark and an ongoing tradition.
Exactly. You can feel the history and the present intertwined.
Okay, so if someone is feeling inspired to visit Jaipur,
Yes.
armed with all this fantastic knowledge,
Yeah.
what are some of the best ways to make the most of their trip?
The most crucial tip is the best time to visit,
Okay, when?
October to March.
That's when you'll have the most pleasant and comfortable weather.
Definitely key for a comfortable travel experience.
Absolutely.
What about getting the most out of those forts?
Visit them early in the morning.
Okay.
You'll avoid the crowds and get the best lighting for photos.
So 2 birds, 1 stone.
Exactly.
And for anyone looking to do some shopping in those bazaars,
Be prepared to bargain.
Right.
Prices are usually marked up, so a little negotiation can go a long way.
Essential insider knowledge.
Sure.
And in terms of getting around and soaking in the
You
atmosphere.
explore the old city on foot or by rickshaw.
Okay.
That's the best way to experience Jaipur's unique charm.
Up close and personal.
Exactly.
Finally, a pro tip for Amber Fort.
Go for the sunrise view.
Really?
The golden light at that time of day is magical.
Wow. A truly different perspective.
A wonderful start to your exploration.
So as we wrap up this deep dive into the wonders of Jaipur,
Yes.
it's clear this is a city brimming with royal history.
Breathtaking architecture, tantalizing food, captivating stories.
It is.
And invaluable travel tips.
Absolutely.
All thanks to the insights from our source material. And so, for you, the listener, what aspect of Jaipur's story stood out most to you?
What resonated with you?
Was it the meticulous planning based on ancient wisdom,
Yeah.
the charming story behind the Pink City, the grandeur of the palaces, the food, or maybe one of those intriguing legends?
Think about it.
Yeah.
And building on that,
Yeah.
considering Jaipur's remarkable foundation based on ancient principles aimed at creating harmony and fostering prosperity,
Right.
it prompts a really interesting thought.
Okay.
How might these historical approaches to urban design,
Yeah.
focused on holistic well-being and environmental considerations, offer valuable insights and even solutions for modern cities
Wow.
as they grapple with the challenges of rapid growth and the need for sustainability?
That is something profound to contemplate.
It is, as you continue to think about the Pink City.
Thank you for listening to this deep dive on Jaipur,
The Pink City.
the Pink City of India.
Until next time.